we live?
Yes, we are, sir.
Nice. Spent the last 2 weeks listening to beers being opened. Forecast, please, anybody, if you can, as well, which would help.
Yeah, doing intro once, a couple of viewers joining that we're getting.
Just double checking that my audio sounds okay. Yeah, my voice is shit, but the audio's fine.
It's that accent, that's what it is.
Thanks, lad. Come on, rain.
Just add to the chaos.
Oh,
that's very sunny.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right, welcome everyone. Tier 3 tonight at Imola. Comms tonight, you got myself, Clemo, and Dan.
Hello there.
Almost forgot your name then. It's been a while.
Yeah. Dave has retired. Yeah, he has a quality band. So.
Yeah, fair play to Dave. He has just commented as well, saying evening, gents. And Hound said it is all dry.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You know, it'd probably be better if Dave retired from every session at the start, to be honest. God, I have 2 weeks worth of insults to catch up on. My God, are they going to get it?
And get the proper multi-21 this week as well.
Absolutely. You tried last week.
It didn't quite work. I can't put my mic in my mouth. It's not one of them.
Yeah. Interesting track there.
It is. It's one, if I'm honest, I've always struggled for pace myself at. I can keep it fairly clean, feel fairly comfortable, just not fast.
Yeah, I agree with you. I found that here in previous races, but Friday night, I'm not sure if it was the setup or what. I felt I had pace here for the first time ever. It's not a track that I have a major issue with driving. Just like that, just don't have any pace there. I think turns 11, 12, the chicane is just a horrible part of the track. Particularly that turn 11, the left hand down the hill is just awful. You know, the rear tends to snap on you. It's horrible for track limits. It's just one of them things, like.
Yeah, I think the reason that chicane's so bad is I think a lot of the curbs sort of suck you into taking a lot of curb on the corners, and then that one is the complete opposite.
Yeah, I actually I did a bit of testing Friday night, and I found slow in, fast out is where I got the pace. Initially, it seems like they're going so slow, but braking that bit early to get rotated into the first one to take the left-hander through it was the fastest way through for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a track I've had really good memories at. I didn't do too bad last season actually. I think I finished 5th, which I was fairly happy with. But see, there's always drama at this track as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of these tracks where realistically turn 1 is the only place where you're guaranteed that you can make an overtake. Given the circumstances. And people try to force it. That's just what happens. We saw Friday night in Tier 2. Nothing major, but just lots of stupid stuff. Do you know that kind of way?
Yeah, well, as I've mentioned last season, finishing 5th here, I think it was a 4-way battle for P2. And we were stuck together on track for the whole race. None of us could make an overtake or anything. So I can sort of understand why you get frustrated, but you can't jump into a move, especially not on a track like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Just bear with me, Clay. I'm going to send T-Bag an invite. I'm not sure if he's had one.
I'm just looking through next across the line. Chip Hazard, 18 flat. We've got Chris, 19 free. Oh, hindsight's out. He's lost it on the exit of turn 3. Nerf Pack an 18.2 and FLR a 23.2, so a little off the pace. Good time from Ross though on his first lap though. Kane Lowry across the line a 39.1, so he's definitely still running tyres from last week with that time.
Yeah, that would be Kane Lowry. Some say he has had the same set since season 5.
Yeah, how everyone does the weekend tyre allocation. He does a season tyre allocation. Matey boy there as well, 18.3. Looks a fairly competitive time from Ross early on.
Yeah, look, Ross is just one of them guys. We know he's quick. He's you know, a bit like kind of Luckman. Quick just has the world's worst luck.
Yeah.
But you know, we've seen with Luckman this season that his luck has turned, and he's P3 in the Drivers' Championship. So like, there's no reason why, you know, if I'm Ross, I'm thinking, you know, last 4 races, let's build on something and look for season 8. FLR sneaking in there with a 17.5 as well. Nice time from FLR.
Chris improved on his second lap as well, 17.8. Kane Lowry, 17.5.
Yeah, do you know what, Clay? That's a decent time on the mediums from Chris. Maybe enough. We'll have to wait there until we see the next until times start coming in. But it looks like a decent time so far.
I didn't realise he was on the mediums. If I'm honest, I think he's only one of the few in this tier that does that. Oh, Gameful very wide though, but not invalidating.
It's probably worth a shot, maybe one lap, but it depends on your pace. I don't have a pace for it, so I'll always take 5 sets of softs into the quality session.
See, I always take the set of mediums just in case I need them for the race. You know, if I end up having to make an early pit stop or something like that, I've got another set of mediums just in case there's a late safety car as well, or sorry, an earlier safety car. The softs won't quite go to the end. Game full, cross the line. 17.4.
Wow.
I think you were lucky not to get track limits, if I'm honest. And Saki, we can just see Saki's car in the wall there. That's before turn 1.
Yeah, I was on board with that. It looked like he intentionally drove into the barrier, to be completely and utterly honest. Absolutely unnecessary, unless he had a pad disconnection or something, but yeah. Not ideal. So yeah, I'll give a quick run through there, Clay. The top 2 drivers, we got also Basso on 106 points. Gainful is only 7 points back with 4 races to go. King Luckman 15 points back from that. Kane Lowry and Jackie with maybe an outside chance, but it does look to be a shootout between the top 2. Possibly Luckman creeping in. But I was thinking about this earlier, Clay. It's one of these, you know, we're at the business end. We've only got 4 races left on a reduced calendar, obviously, as everyone knows. But, you know, with kind of 3-4 races to go, is it worth taking a gamble? You're not going to win the championship tonight, but you could have a major dent put in your challenge, you know, depending. It's not really worth risk taking at the minute, in my opinion, anyway, at least.
Yeah, it's like we were saying last season with Carl. You know, it was his consistency that won it, and I think that's probably what Osso's doing now. But this is a lot closer than last season was, to be honest. At this point, I think
it definitely is. It's the most competitive tier 3 we've had in seasons. To be fair, Jackie, wow,
16.9.
I'm happy anyway, I'll be honest.
Whoa.
Yeah, Jesus, half a second. That's a solid time from Becky.
Come on, Wab, you're not even out at pitch yet.
As we're kind of heading towards the constructors, it's arguably the tightest constructor championship we've ever had as well. 4 races to go, 21 points currently between the top 3 teams. You got Alpha Tauri followed by Williams, followed by Alfa Romeo. So a mental battle all around. Tier 2 championship still up for grabs. Tier 1 is tier 1 until I can kick Pink.
For the time being, he's a Williams driver, so I don't care.
Yeah, you know what? This might be the week where it needs to be done, Clay.
I fancy actually winning a constructors championship without you in the team.
It's strange, yeah. Do you know what? It's that constructors battle this season. You know, you had Williams and AlphaTauri kind of neck on neck all season. You know, fighting. You know, attendance issues for some teams, mistakes from some teams. You know, all these things that are just making it so tight. Next thing, bang, Alfa Romeo come out of nowhere. And last week, up into P2, they're back to P3 again, but it's just mega close at the top.
Yeah, it's unbelievably close. It's something I think's got better and better as the seasons have gone on. Obviously, we've always tried to make the teams as fair as possible, as closely matched as we possibly can. But as you said, over previous seasons, we've had some teams that are well out of it from the start due to attendance issues and stuff like that. But this season seems a hell of a lot closer.
Yeah, it is, and you know, I've been repeating this for God knows how long. You know, guys sign up. It's a joint constructors championship. Every team has 6 drivers. If you can't commit, don't sign up. You know, it's as simple as that. Guys miss a race or two. You know, 3, whatever. It happens. But you know, when you're consistently checking out, you're not only hampering yourself, you're hampering your teammates, and it's not fair on the teammates. And it is quite simple. Don't sign up unless you can commit. But yeah, it's still it is tight, and I think as well, like if you I don't have the exact statistic, but if you look at the 60 full-time drivers, 80 to 90% of them have been here long term, so we know everybody's pace, their quality pace, their race pace. Which so it's a lot easier then to make the constructors more competitive. But yeah, it works.
That's it. Just praising the pot system that we do, how they picked, and it shows, like you say, we've had in Tier 3, I think we've had multiple 5-driver championships. Between 5 drivers in the last few races, but Wab there, P3, 17.3 on his first lap, so good job, Wab. But it's not Paul, mate. Keep going. There's two AlphaTauris ahead of you, mate. Come on, faster.
Multi 21. There you go.
Teabag's on a lap now, just jump on board with him. He's yet to set a time. We've got Scotty on an out lap, he's not set a time yet either.
It is one of these tracks though, it's difficult to overtake on track, so you're more or less relying on incidents, guys bidding themselves, safety cars here, depending on your strategy from the start. It's one of them. It's more of a strategic race than an out-and-out pace race, if that makes any sense at all.
I just want to say, Nerf Pack 17.4 put himself up to P4. What a lap there from Nerf.
Yeah, Nerf has showed a turn of pace the last 2 or 3 weeks as well, and he's like his involvement in the incidents page has gone way down as well. So that just shows his racecraft is improving along with his pace. So good to see. Currently a 10.5 up on his teammate as well. So, but yeah, it's strong, absolutely strong, no doubt.
Teabag invalidating there at the chicane. He has just pulled into the pits. We've got Scotty on a lap at the moment.
As Asso says, fuck the Alphas. Fuck you, Asso. Fuck you. Don't ask for it.
I've never heard you on stream sound so violent. There's a bit of emphasis behind that.
Oh, absolutely, and I know where he lives as well. He just doesn't realise I know where he lives.
Be afraid also.
Hate me for winning. No, I don't. There's 500 other reasons why I hate you, but winning isn't one of them. Oh, classic asshole.
Scotty across the line, 18.5, so only P14. That was on the mediums as well. Just looking, Saki. Oh, actually, Scotty's times pushed Saki out. I was going to say Saki still made it through. He was in P15. because Hound's time's about 20, well, yeah, nearly 20 seconds off the pace.
2 or 3 business days. I'm just trying to figure out what the cut-off point is. You got Venom on an 18.7 at the moment. Has Chris done enough on the mediums? I'm not sure. It's incredibly tight. You know, the top 11 are in the 17th.
Yeah, well, that's it. I'm looking around. Maybe we're us or Ross at a 17.8 as the cut-off, because there's a lot of improvement there. The track evolution's been massive.
Yeah, that's the thing. Chris is still in the pits. If I'm him, I'm coming back out. I think it's 2 tenths. Is it risky? I don't know. Hard to call it. It's one of them where if it works, it's great. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've gone, do you know what? I'm not going to go for a lap. I'll just run out for a cig and I come back and go, oh, bollocks.
What happened there?
As I say, the cut-off's around the 17.8. Ross says, yeah, I'll take that bet, and retires from the session.
Yeah, dodgy. Luckman is on a lap, and he is up fractionally on the time through sector 1.
Teabag's on an outlap, Hound's on an outlap. Scotty and Venom haven't come back out yet. Oh, Venom, sorry, is on his way out of the pits. Jackie's retired in the pits. Think he might be safe.
Oh, Luckman getting all out of shape there through 12. He is still only half a tenth up. He's going to have to improve in sector 3 unless he has enough fuel. I think this is his final run, if I'm completely honest. That's so you can see these 2 left-handers, which are horrible.
He should be able, if he's got the fuel, he could probably do a recharge lap and then go again.
Yeah.
But, you know, the tyres will be gone a little bit. Let's see, cross the line. 17.7 puts himself P10, so ahead of Ross.
That's it, and he got 3 tenths there in sector 3 as well. So, as you said, if he does have fuel, but the fuel light is flashing, so he doesn't. That is it from Luckman.
And that's it. All these lads towards the bottom now are out. Chip Hazard, Scotty, Venom, all on outlaps. Teabag's on a lap at the moment. Just on the run into that chicane in sector 3. Abuso Bosso. Oh, that's pretty poor, that lad.
That's shocking. 1 second, I'm going to kick him.
No championship for you. And also as well, being brave, staying in the pits with a 17.8.
Yeah, it's one of them where it's risk and reward. Save the set of softs for Q2 or not get to use
Teabag 17.6.
Yeah, it's dodge. It is dodge. I think Scotty will improve. Venom possibly as well. Chip Hazard. Oh, it's difficult.
Venom's 4 thousandths over at sector 1. So not much, but marginal.
Yeah, still a long ways left from the lap though. It's so hard as well because someone could have completely and utterly annihilated
Hound 17.3. He's up to P3.
Oh wow. Something wrong there. It has to be a glitch.
Gibbs Fox.
Oh, Gibbs fucked! It's fucked! Purple sector 2 there from Scotty as well. Or Venom. Purple sector 2 from Venom, yeah.
He's invalidated! No!
Oh, Jesus, that's tough to take, that is.
Scotty's half a tenth under at sector 1.
Ah, that's bad. That possibly would have been enough to see him through as well.
Yeah, see what Scotty can do here now. A second under.
Oh, purple sector 2. Also, is shitting in his pants right now.
Chip Hazard is half a second over at sector 2. I wonder if he got caught behind Hound then, because I saw a yellow flag flash up on that downhill right-hander.
That also confirms he is shitting in his pants.
He's safe now. Yeah, I think it's just Scotty who's beating him. A 17.3. Yeah, Scotty up to P5. I
Yeah,
tell you what
probably
though, I'm
more.
going to say Ross also very lucky there with that 17.8.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was dodgy. It was dodgy. Actually, you said it. Sorry, not
Yeah,
me.
Venom obviously invalidating on the penultimate corner, and Chip Hazard, I'm not too sure what happened, but he lost half a second.
Yeah, definitely. Venom would have probably came through. Chip looks to have been held up as well. So ballsy, but they got away with it.
Yeah, it paired off.
Oh, shut up, Steve. Twat. Oh God. I'm not even gonna start because if I did, I'd be still going after the finish
Yeah, come on.
line. So yeah, Jackie more or less 3 tenths cleared out in front, showing a lot of pace. Unfortunately, losing hindsight. Dave, Saki, Venom, and Chip Hazard as we move to Q2.
Yeah, top 15 covered, by 9.5 tenths, so still fairly close. Biggest gap being the one between first and second.
Yeah, it is close, and if you look at kind of P7 down, there is only in and around 2-3 tenths between P7 and P40 or P15, so that suggests a tight Q2. And it is one of these tracks where it's a short lap, but it's not like Austria, which is Austria can be a difficult track. It depends, but as Dave has left, sorry, I will just get him back in there now when I can. But yeah, like Austria isn't an overly technical track, whereas
Yeah,
I think this track is technical.
yeah, a hell of a
So
lot more.
yeah, even with the shorter lap, you can gain or lose a lot of time on one lap.
Yeah, definitely. You misjudge one corner, one breaking point, one turning. I think it's the chicanes as well. Obviously, turn 1, 2 can be quite tricky if you don't get it bang on.
Absolutely. Like turn
Um,
12, that right hander up the hill. I'm pretty sure I had 33 different or 32 different breaking points for that turn Friday night.
on a 26 lap race,
Oh
wow.
yeah, it was a kind of a lap to lap navigation. I'll just drop the invite there as well.
Looks like we've got a Haas out on track first. Is that Ross? Yeah, it is. So Ross wasting no time. I think he was the first to set a lap in Q1, and he's the first out again here in Q2. I think there's a lot of corners here as well where your lines are different. So the corner that Ross is coming up to now, that little uphill left-hander hairpin, there's a lot of different lines into that. And then the double left-hander that follows it now, the downhill. Some people like going out really wide, some take it a little tighter. But not a lot of track to fit cars side by side on, to be perfectly honest.
Dave, if you're listening, you got 2 invites there, but that is the joys of having the comms team added on PSN. Because, it's very difficult for an admin or any other driver to get you an invite mid-session.
Yeah, definitely. It's easy for the comms guys to see the amount of times I've missed it. If I'm actually on a lap or something myself, I'm not paying attention to what's at the bottom of the screen, so I don't even know if someone's left.
Absolutely, yeah.
And my quality sessions are a bit different, I'll disappear for a cig or a beer or whatever. Ross on a lap. Looks like we've got most of the guys out on track. Just Lutman, Joseph, FLR and Scotty staying in the pits. I'll just have a quick check of tyres, see if everyone's on the softs.
Teabag out in the mediums, not...
Teabag on the mediums.
Why not do this in Q1? This is my argument. I don't know, there must be a scientific reason why you'd wait until Q2.
Maybe it's just a habit from the, the old F1 rules.
Yeah.
It's one of them, you know, I've done it before where in my head I've gone, I'll use the mediums in Q1. Come to Q1, gone out on softs and completely forgot. And then in Q2, I look at the mediums going, I might give it a go, you know. Because I think Teabag might have used 2 sets of softs in that first session.
Yeah, possibly. You know what, when this rule first came in, I was kind of sceptical, saying it doesn't really make any sense, but from one of the, I would deem myself one of the slower guys in Tier 1. It does open up your race strategy, you know, not having to start on your Q2 tyre. So it definitely benefits the slower drivers, and mega lap there from Chris as well.
Yeah, mega lap was just on with Matey Boy. Looked like he had a bit of a wobble out of that final corner, got a bit close to the curb, close to invalidating. He's got championship leader Osso on a lap. I think is that not identical to his Q1 time?
Yeah, it is. I'm not sure exactly what the split was in terms of thousands, but it was a 16.
Oh, come on, Wab.
Boo.
Up the Williams.
Up the
little disclaimer. We have no political agendas here at CDR.
Well, that's more paramilitary as opposed to political, but yeah. Free Nelson Mandela! That's all.
For Christ's sake, it's been a while since I've heard that.
Yeah, been a while.
Looking at Osso's car here, it's quite filthy, to be honest. Definitely been off track a bit.
Yeah, not enough to deem coming back in, so he's going to set a time and it's a 17.5 from us, so it's still competitive, but yeah, it does look like it has a bit of spray alright, to be fair.
Who else have we got on track at the moment? We've got FLR, he's invalidated.
Dave asking how did he get back in his car. I think that's after Q3 ends, isn't it? I think it is. He can't take control because he's not in the session.
I don't know whether if you're in the session, just press square for your spectator menu, find your name. I'm gonna see. Can I see anyone who's out of the session? No. He might not be able to see himself in the spectator menu, like you say.
Yeah.
It's easier just not to leave the session, to be honest.
Dave, start your stream again. You've had 3 quali bans for no footage. I mean, I know you're new to the game, but come on, basics. This is basic stuff. It's hard enough to race without starting from the back.
I don't know, you know. I think some of the better races I've had have been from starting at the back.
Yeah, I agree with you. I started P17 Friday night and I finished P5. I should have had a podium, I think, or a run at it anyway, but my car wouldn't release in the pits. I was in there for 6-7 seconds, just couldn't get the car to go, so...
So it's the game's fault.
Absolutely. Oh, wow.
Wow. 16.7 FLR. What a lap. Got Joseph just started a lap. Kane Lowry, it's coming through the penultimate corner.
I think top 3 are safe anyway, Athlete. Straight out.
Yeah, definitely.
16 will definitely do it.
Kane Lowry 16.8. They got Jofis on the lap.
Who? Hi, Jovis.
Oh, the Osso fan club's now turned up.
Oh, great.
Oh.
incoming the Osso abuse, which is fully deserved and warranted.
I will say to the Osso fans who've just joined, Osso did agree that he shit himself in Q1, so...
Yeah, absolutely. He's on the cusp again, though. It just seems to be, Gainful and Osso are struggling a small bit. Again, they're probably only looking at each other on track, realistically, but, Lockman can scrape in there as well. Joseph with a 17-2 as well. Nice lap from Joseph.
Very
this
good
is
lap.
mega tight.
To be honest, though, Gainful was fine in Q1. He had a very competitive time. He's 3.5 tenths under at Sector 1 and now on his second run. Purple Sector 1.
Nice. It's Jackie I was looking at. I was going to say, really? Love watching Gainful's on board. Them inputs are just absolutely dialed.
Yeah, it takes a lot to do what he does, running with no assists. It's hard work.
It is, and that's a purple Sector 2 as well from Gainful. So if he hits up Sector 3, that should move him up to P1.
But because he races for AlphaTauri, we'll give him a grid penalty.
Absolutely, 10 at least. Oh, Jackie's out.
And that's
dickhead.
Crashed out. Oh! As Gainful 16.8 puts himself P3.
Yeah, with a 16.9, I still think he will qualify P10. Might be wrong, but
yeah, if I'm honest, I don't see another. He were behind Wab. I don't know if I see. You'd need all your bottom 5 to improve a higher than a 16.9, which I don't see.
It's possible, no doubt, but Gainful losing a bit of time there in Sector 3 as well, so still P3 at the moment.
Scotty just setting a 17.4, put himself P9. But this is going to be another close one now. I know obviously Jackie's out of the running, but as I said, that time puts him P5, so you've got 5 people at risk. Chris, Joseph, Ross, Nerf and Scotty. Then with the bottom 5 as well, mate. He also Teabag, Lutman and Hound. Teabag's gone out a bit earlier. Now he's on an out lap. Hound, Jackie did crash out, mate.
Yeah, sorry, it was just invoking my team principle.
You're not supposed to do that while we're commentating.
I gave on another lap. It's the second run on these softs.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
I think that deserves a 20-point deduction, that.
He just said he shouldn't have went out on another run, and he probably shouldn't have. And Gainful as well. It doesn't really need to do another run. So
to be fair, this is something we've spoke about for, I'd say, 3-4 seasons while we've been doing comms, me and you. I know I've mentioned it a lot of times, saying I don't like taking that extra risk because I know if I go out again, I'm trying to improve, so I'm pushing more than I did to set the time I did.
Exactly, and if that time is safe, undoubtedly safe, it's not worth it. I don't think anyway.
And that's it. I don't do enough practice to know where my limit is. So, the time I might have set first might be my limit, and then I go out again, try and push a bit more, and end up in a barrier.
Absolutely, no question.
Teabag almost 4 tenths under there at Sector 2.
I can understand someone absolutely smashing it on their last run in Q1 or in Q3, because at that stage, if you crash out, you crash out.
Yeah, worst case, you're 10th.
Yeah, maybe not in Q2. Let's see what Teabag can do as he heads towards the line. Looks decent. And it
17 flat, wow.
It is decent.
Who we got
Yeah.
on a lap now? Lutman is the next one on a lap. Almost half a tenth under at sector 1, which isn't going to be enough. He does need some big improvement here in final 2 sectors. He looks clean there through sector 2. What's his split? Oh, 5.5 tenths under now. That's more like it. It's going to be very close this session, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised that didn't invalidate there.
Two corners to go. Avoiding that curb completely. 17.3 puts himself P9. Which has knocked Nerf Pack into the drop zone.
North Pack is coming around the last couple of corners, so is Steve, I believe.
I'm not sure if Nerf's on an out lap.
No, Steve's got, or North is gone, he pulled in.
Oh, Steve's hit the wall.
So that is Steve out as well, so that is a confirmation that Jackie will start in P10 and we will only have 9 drivers in Q3.
Osso's invalidated as well. He's done a recovery lap now. Scotty. He said his time was better in sector 1, but he's not through sector 1 yet. Teabag's in the pits and retired. Gameful's retired.
Major boy next car to cross the... Oh no, sorry, he's just starting a hot lap.
Scotty's 4 attempts over at sector 1, so he's had a bad run through sector 1.
Careful lads, a wise man once said, the time you set first is never your limit. Careful lads. No, another wise man said, multi 21.
Scotty finding some time now. He's found almost 2 tenths, but it's not going to be enough. Nerf is out. Hound, yeah, he's rolling into the pits with wing damage. Also, purple sector 2. Didn't see the split, didn't see the time, but it's same purple sector 2.
6 tenths up.
Oh.
That would be in and around if he can do it. I know it wouldn't, it would be a lot. Wow.
Right, I'm just gonna read a comment from Osso. I'm a bad hot lapper, guys, and I hate the track. I wondered if I'm out.
Yeah, it looks alright from here anyway. That unfortunately knocks Luckman out.
Yeah, Luckman, so third in the championship, is currently out of qualifying, out of Q3. So top 9, Joseph sneaking through there as well. So that's a good result from him.
Yeah, sure. I'll leave you wrap that up. I'm going to grab a beer.
No problem. Yeah, also setting the pole there, 7 thousandths ahead of his teammate Chris. So Alfa Romeo really pushing on this this charge at the moment. But what would have been your top 10 covered by less than 4.5 tenths, so unbelievably close here. Second covering your top 15, but we're losing Jackie due to crashing, Luckman, Nerf Pack, Scotty, Matey Boy, and Hound. Now, into the one that matters. Just 9 drivers we're going to have. Let's see if Osso can repeat his Q2 heroics, though. And there we are, just 9 cars. I assume everyone's going to be on the softs for this. And I think we've got Ross again. Oh, Joseph just nicking out ahead of him there. Both Hass's first 2 on track. Stingray says another one of those, easy for Ross. No pressure. Andy there cheering on the Alfa Romeo. Yeah, very close to be honest there from Osso and Chris. 7,000 splitting the 2 at the top of the leaderboard. But as I said before, this is the one that matters. Let's see if they can do it again. I just want to say thank you to all the 13 viewers currently tuned in. Appreciate you turning up. Thanks for all the comments as well. Joseph started his hot lap, now he's got his teammate Ross very close behind him. Joseph looks good through the first few turns though.
You could see the benefit here, Clay, of guys that got through using a limited amount of softs. I'm not sure really where we are with that, but it could definitely make a difference, especially since the session seems extremely tight. Or disqualifying, sorry. Back out in the mediums again. Does he only have 1 set of softs left?
Oh, is it? When I looked, it said everyone was on softs.
Yeah, he's on the mediums.
You're right. Teabag mediums.
He's winning the championship. It doesn't matter what qualifying session he is or isn't in.
Yeah, how can we not watch when Osso's in Q3? Yeah, he don't do it often, but it's his race when the track limit penalties pop up, and you know, and there you go, he's invalidated his first Q3 lap. See, pressure's on now. He's got viewers, he's got fans. FLR with a 16.7 going to the top of the chart.
FLR is my tip for pole. He's been in and around that time in Q2 as well.
Yeah, he was it last week before? When did we race early? In Mexico? Miami, yeah. That's the one. Sorry, Miami. He was very fast and dominant in that race, and then, you know, pulled into pits and retired. A couple of laps to go, 2 laps to go. But yeah, set some unbelievable quality times and looked really fast, to be honest. Oh, Gameful making a mistake there, running off track.
That didn't invalidate, to be honest with you.
Yeah, probably lost a lot of time there, so if you lose enough, it doesn't invalidate.
Definitely. Looks like he's kept going, so he must have another set of softs. If not, I'd imagine he comes straight back in, so he's going to get a time on the board at least. And it's a competitive type as well.
Yeah, 16.9.
Definitely 3 or 4 tenths improvement in that.
I mean, I'm taking that time off him for cutting the track, right? But
Are you know?
Oh, then Osso decides to try it as well. And doesn't invalidate. Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy one, that, isn't it?
Yeah. I think Osso's on a note lap anyway.
No, he is on a lap. Previous lap he invalidated, so he's gone again.
He's back in.
He's in the pits. He's come in the pits. Got Wab. Is he on a hot lap? Yeah, he is.
He's on a lap, yeah.
Come on, Wab.
Wall. That's a joke.
Wall of Champions is where he's going when we win Constructors. Come on, Wab.
That left-hander there is just... It's possibly one of the worst kinks on the track, on the game.
Yeah, this is what I was saying before. Like, I know you were here as I was saying it, but there's a lot of corners on this where everyone has different lines.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I find that left kink to be one. A lot of people like running wide, and a lot of people like keeping it tight as they can.
Yeah.
And the little upper left-hand hairpin before it as well. There's so many different lines into that.
It looks fat from Webb, and it is.
16.6, come on.
Nice lap from Webb. Brilliant lap from Webb.
Just calm it down for your in lap now. Don't crash.
Nah, smashed you in lap.
No, but that's it now. He'll be on an in lap. Obviously, everyone else is in the pits. Also, not yet with a time on the board. And Osso's panicking with the pressure. And I'll tell you what's not going to help is commenting saying that you're under pressure. Because we know you're listening to the stream, mate, so...
Yeah, I mean...
You don't know pressure yet.
Yeah, if you're under pressure, take 6 or 7 clicks off your front wing. Be grand.
Take your rear wing off, put it on front, mate. You'll be fine.
Absolutely. Just stick on a set of inters, wrapping around here. Especially in Detroit.
I got Teabag out on an out lap as well. Gainful, Joseph, both out.
Yeah, is Teabag on a lap or an out lap?
Out lap, he's just coming through final 2 corners now.
Yeah, and it's all or nothing for Teabag here. Obviously only having one set of sauce for Q3, so taking a weird line here.
Yeah, on the right and then went to the left. Maybe just trying to get a better run on the straight. I don't know. It seemed a bit unusual, but let's stick on board.
He's backed out, so he has enough fuel to do another lap, so yeah. Gonna move back to Gainful, who will be the next good start hard lap. Followed by Joseph.
Whoa. No, I've got a lot of respect for Gainful for how he drives, the assists and everything he runs, how competitive he is like that as well, and in tricky conditions.
Absolutely, and you know what? He was a regular fixture on the incidents page for a few seasons, and he just doesn't get reported anymore. So that's top class. That's just that's the sign that guys learn. Oh,
of course.
He's backed out as well, so yeah.
Jump on with Joseph. Didn't see sector 1. Oh, has he got squirrely? I think he's backed out as well. Has it? No, he kept it pinned.
I can never time this where you put in enough fuel and come out at the right time to get 2 shots at it. I'm either too late or too early.
I just never put enough fuel in. When it comes to a quali lap, I put enough in for 1 lap. I think the pressure will help me, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
I always say, I do well under pressure, and then when it comes to it, I don't.
yeah, Joseph will be the next one on a lap, followed by Gainful. One
Yeah,
last
Joseph has had
crack at the whip for them.
a big moment though on this lap, so
Yeah, the issue here though is that they have a lot of traffic ahead of them, so
I
hopefully they
think
don't catch it.
Teabag's on a lap as well. He
He
did,
is indeed.
yeah, he
Oh,
did a
jeez.
cool down lap and started again.
He's fractionally over his time through sector one as well, but still a long ways to go on this lap.
Yeah, definitely. And judging on his time, I'd say there's somewhere he's made a mistake, or maybe the medium tyres he was on didn't quite work. Takes a lot of curve on the inside there on that uphill right-hander. Yeah, 4/10 under at sector 2, so he must have made a mistake on his first run. He should be quicker
Yeah, but
through sector
he's
3 as
going
well
to
with
have
the
to
softs.
get a lot of time through here to move up position.
Nice on the exit, fair amount of curb. Keeps it tight to the wall, across the line, 17.197. Up to P6.
I believe Chris is the next to cross the line, Clay.
No, Chris is on an outlap. Osso's on an outlap. A 5-minute outlap, it says. Jesus.
Kane Lowry's now catching Gainful as well. He's on an outlap, so he's okay.
Joseph, I think, has had a moment. He's backed out again. Gainful is on a lap, innit? This is his second run at it.
And he's just started the lap as well. Just
Right.
about making the line.
Yeah, he must have backed out. Kane Lowry.
Kane Lowry, no.
A 16.947. That's his the time he's got.
See, I hate these laps. I hate these pressure laps. I just can't do them.
See what Osso can do here. 50.776 through sector 2. Say that like I sound like I know what I'm talking about. Two corners left to go. Not yet got a time on the board. Keeps it within the lines. Keeps it well within the lines on the final corner. Avoids that curb completely. What does he do? 16.5. Wow, Osso.
And just have a Gainful as well, who's roughly in and around the same time, unless he can gain in sector 3. Osso, yeah, wow, that's a time from Osso, that is.
Yeah, Chris is just behind Gainful as well, and he is improving. I think he's about 4/10, so maybe not going for pole, but
Gainful does improve by 2/10, but it still has him on the second row.
And wow. Chris just behind Gainful there. Wow, Osso, pressure when it's on. That is, you know, when we were talking before, would he take a risk? You know, he's leading the championship. There's only 4 rounds left. He's done what he needed to do there. 3 cars between him. Well, 2 cars between him and his rival.
We do know that Gainful is fast off the line. That's guaranteed. But yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting start.
Yeah, absolutely. If guys just have to be clever, like it's just one of them starts. It's a long run. Well, yeah. It's not a long run in, but it is a long run.
It is a long
run, but yeah, and it narrows towards braking zone. So as pointed out in the stewards briefing, 3 wide through turn 1 is just a recipe for disaster.
And that's it. You know, if you get a good start or you think you've got a better launch than the car ahead, you're going alongside, hoping that they're back out, and they're thinking that you're going to back out, and it just ends in disaster. The turn 1 and 2 here are probably the scariest corners on the whole calendar for me.
Yeah, definitely.
It just invites incidents left, right, and centre. And I'll be back shortly, just before we start.
Yep, me too. Bollocks.
And I am back.
Yep. Just have a look at tyres, see what people have done.
Yeah, Chris, Teabag, Jackie, Luckman, Nerf, Matey, Hound, Saki and Dave opting for the hards, everyone else on the mediums.
Yeah, it's one of these tracks where safety cars very possible.
Osso's overshot his marks. So's Gameful, so's Ken Lowry.
Yeah, just pray for turn one. That's all I'm going to say.
Just reading Stingray's comment there. Any predictions? Who will get the first penalty? And why will it be Osso? But here we go. 5 lights. And away we go. A bit hard to see from the back of the grid. Oh, got an Alfa Romeo off track there. I think that was Chris. He's dropped 7 positions, 6 positions. Osso's clean through turn 1. FLR's got through on Wab.
Oh, there's carnage at the back. Didn't catch it, but...
Teabag down 11, Luckman down 9. Luckman down at the back of the grid. So, yeah, definitely some contact there. Hound up 4 places into P11. But Osso seems to have got away cleanly, but he's got FLR for company. FLR's not letting him have an easy drive here. Gameful just staying where he was. FLR is close to Osso, he is pushing.
I'm not sure what's going on with K Lowry. He seems to be going slow on track, but definitely not a collision.
FLR's got Osso before the line.
Oh, wow.
Osso trying to fight back there, but Osso being sensible, not using his ERS. Still got 90-odd%. Just looking, we've got fuel light on for the front 3. For Kane Lowry as well.
You're more or less guaranteed a safety car here.
Venom. Yeah, your front 3, Kane Lowry and Venom, the ones with maybe underfueled a little bit. As you say, it is one you'd expect a safety car.
Yeah, definitely, especially around the medium pit window.
Stingray says, oh no, not the Osso fuel light. The classic Osso fuel light. Osso just sort of losing touch a little bit with FLR there. Dropped to about 9/10, just hitting a second now. Chip Hazard making it up past Nerf Pack. That's on the run to the penultimate corner. And FLR sets another fastest lap.
Yeah, he's up quick here.
He definitely is. Osso did gain on him on that straight though. He pulled him in about 2-3 tenths, so maybe Osso running lower wings. How did you find the setup here?
Oh, the one I ran was planted. Absolutely planted.
Not a sitting duck on the straight, or?
No, it wasn't. Some guys ran stupid low wings, but not in general. I think most guys were probably in and around that kind of 16 to 22 mark, I believe.
Gameful's doing well. He's pulled Wab back in a few attempts as well, sticking on the back of him. And that's it. The thing for Gameful now, he's looking at Osso, knowing Osso's losing touch to the leader. He's waiting for DRS. Do you reckon?
Absolutely, no question. And also will struggle. Maybe not this lap, but probably the next one. Depends how close the guys can keep him. FLR just seems to be absolutely powering ahead on his own.
Yeah, and that's it. Game for Wab now with DRS. I nearly said with FLR then.
Yeah, that DRS has just split the top 4 from the rest of the field at the moment.
Yeah, Scotty, Chris, almost side by side through turn 1 and 2 there. Scotty just pulling back in behind Chris. But yeah, field is getting quite spread. There's a few gaps appearing. A number of people who won't have DRS on the straight.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a DRS train track as well. Obviously, we've only got that one. Oh, Ross is out. He's not out. He just be bending on the left-hander like turn 11, and that is a full safety car. Oh, that's ridiculous. The collision was off the track. There is no debris on track as we speak, and it's a full safety car, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is. I think safety car this early won't really affect anyone, to be honest with you.
No, it'll let the lads who've underfueled, but other than that, it's not going to change strategies. It probably doesn't help FLR, brings the guys behind a bit closer.
Yeah, absolutely. This game with safety cars is like, it was turn 10. You know the kink, the left-hander, sector 3 or sector 2, the one we're talking
Kane
about.
Lowry's into the pits.
Ooh, does he have damage? I wonder. He was going quite slow. There's no way that he's going. Oh, he's going for hard. Oh,
they're doing 3 races now.
At least. Oh, hold on, they're fresh hards. You might get the rest of the season out of it.
Well, that's it. He's hoping now to get to the end. He doesn't want to pit again.
No, he doesn't. But they can't. They can't. Like they can because he's Ken Lowry, but he'll be slow, so he must be running no wings. Yeah, I pitted lap 10. Yeah, he can get to the end, but he's going to be.
The thing is, he's
struggling for the last 4 or 5 laps.
I think what's cost Kane in a couple of races this season is doing the strategy he's just done, pitting for the hards early, and then a late safety car. Obviously, he doesn't want to pit again.
Yeah.
And the guys behind pitting for fresher tyres, having so much more of a pace advantage, and then, you know, he's getting tied up in incidents where people are making dives on him because they've got so much more pace. But Gameful is the only man on track who's stayed in his starting position. Biggest winner so far, Hound and Chip Hazard up 6. Biggest losers, Ken Lowry. What's going on with Ross? His car's just not coming out of the pit lane. Has his car hit the wall or something in the pit lane?
He's DNF'd.
It was under AI control. He's not left to take the pit limiter off. His car just wasn't coming out of the pits.
We saw that Friday night as well in Tier 2. One of the AlphaTauris just skimming the wall all the way back. As I look back. Oh no, he's out. He's out.
Yeah, he's already retired though. He's retired from the session. Okay. Now, it's a horrible glitch, and I've seen it on this track a couple of times now. You said obviously it happened on Friday night. We had it last season where I think it was Saki reserving in Tier 2. His car just kept turning left into the wall and then resetting back into the middle of the pit lane and doing the same thing. And 8 of us got caught behind it. I think it cost me 45 seconds.
Yeah, a bit of a disaster there. But the safety car should be in this lap. We'll get going again. As I said, I don't think a safety car at this point will alternate strategies too much. Obviously Ken Lowry decided he can go to the end on the hards. But yeah, another safety car would change things big time.
Yeah, definitely. as we do get the safety car in this lap message.
For a clean restart. FLR taking the restart as well. Back in the pack way up. The safety car heads towards the pits, so we won't have an issue there. It's a long straight as well, like tempted to go to the line.
Yeah, it's one you don't want to give a slipstream, but you can't really help it, to be honest.
Yeah,
Me personally, I'd probably try and catch him off guard just at the last corner, get a better run and a fast run out of that, instead of taking it to the line. The closer to the line you get, everyone's expecting it more.
Arse's caught. Arse's caught. Wow, he's not caught. He is caught. He's not. Oh, okay, for making a move on Wab up the inside into turn one. Oh, and he gets it done. That's Gainful up to P3.
I think Gainful deserves a penalty for that.
Jackie up to P5 as well. No having it up at Wab. Look, book of Wab. Blake.
Do double Blake. Do double G. D-O.
Clean restart, to be fair.
Yeah, very clean. Couple of overtakes there as well. Hound, Chip Hazard both getting up another spot as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Joseph's picked up a 3-second penalty. But you see now the pressure's on for Osso because he's got his championship rival right behind him.
Yeah, just looking towards the back of the field there, got kind of scary, and that is happening hindsight, span round. Not sure if he lost it on his own or what, but he's down in P18 at the minute. For once, I'd actually like...
We've got Scotty 25 seconds behind, so I'm not sure what's happened there either. He's had a moment.
He boxed on the safety car restart. Not sure why, but he did. But yeah, as I was saying, I'd like for once for this race to be settled on track without a late safety car having causing issues.
Yeah. I hate the late safety cars. While I'm on comms, the late safety cars just, they ruin it for me. It's the, I know I've said it a few times, the soft sun brains off into the...
Careful, have a look at that, so... Oh, yeah, he pulls out. That's not where you want to be. This is where we're at, Clay. The top two in tier 3. Osso and Gainful going at it.
Scotty's in the pits again.
Gainful gets a better run towards the chicane. He's on the outside, Osso on the inside to defend. He has to back out, and he does, and that's Gainful up into P2. Jackie is all over the back of Wab. Wab's all over the back of Osso. Yeah. FLR up to 2 seconds, so that little battle has absolutely helped FLR. Nearly a 2-second gap at the front, as Gainful will now try and chase him down. Also going to stay on the back, no DRS this lap, so that will help.
Gainful has used a lot of ERS as well this last lap and a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's going for track position, which he now has, but also does seem to be running lower wings as he is gaining into turn 1.
Yeah, I mentioned that on when he was behind FLR as well. He caught him on the straight, but loses time through the rest of the lap.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard as well because you don't know what kind of guys have track limits or not. It is one of them tracks where you tend not to see it until it pops up in so many places, particularly that left-hander.
Stingray says Osso's just like Arsenal, bottling the league.
Yeah, also losing a bit of time there on that left-hander as well. Gainful stretching it. He has a bad exit out of 12, so also will have DRS and can hit a run on him as well. 2 seconds, over 2 seconds now, FLR out in front.
Yeah, it's going to be close this. Jackie's just outside that DRS zone at the moment, but let's see what it is. He's in it. He's in it by the final corner. The penultimate corner, apologies.
Yeah, Jackie is on the hards as well, so they won't have as much grip as the mediums. Also looks to be in a good position here. FLR absolutely smashing it over the front. 2.5 seconds, 2.6 seconds though. Also won't be close enough this lap, but if he can stick with Gainful, Gainful has less ERS, so it sets him up.
Yeah, he got very close there at the end. Wab's in a better position with ERS than both of the guys ahead of him as well. I think he's just biding his time at the moment. Stick with him, use the DRS, save a bit of ERS, and you know, see how it pans out. FLR's pulled another 6 tenths. Joseph and Nerf Pack fighting.
Yeah, I was watching with that savage racing from them two. Brilliant stuff. Carefully stretching that gap, but Wab is all over the back of Osso.
Yeah, Osso's struggling on the uphill right-hander. He's struggling. He's losing a lot of time there on the run to that chicane.
Joseph does get North eventually. Oh,
we got a yellow flag.
That's North Pack. And he looks to have that. Whoa! Oh my God! What happened, North there? Did you catch that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, he's into the pits as well. I think he has wing damage.
There's a Ferrari after FLR spun.
Oh no!
I was just saying, there's a Ferrari. There's a Ferrari that spun. I thought it was a back mark. I didn't realise it was FLR. Wow! So your race leaders dropped down to 9th.
And he's putting over not to rejoin unsafely, leaving the whole field through more or less. It's amicable, absolutely, but he's all the way down in P15, and he's still off track.
He's got a 10-second penalty for
that. Yeah, that will be removed. Absolutely no question about that. He's doing his best to stay off track to avoid any collisions. Oh no, and he's just.
Wow.
And that's brought the safety car out again, and that didn't look good, if I'm completely honest. Not the slightest.
I didn't see what happened. I was on with the leaders. If I'm honest, this is probably good for Scotty. He's made a few pit stops. He's 2 stops already. This will give him that chance now to catch back up, get on the back of the pack. And a lot of the leaders are in.
Yeah, it's slapped in, the mediums have to pit, and it's screwed everyone. As FNR is absolutely violated. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably pulling in and retiring, to be honest. Gameful, Osso, Wab, all pitting. Joseph, Chip, Matey, Captain Einstein, Teabag, Venom, and there you go.
That fucking bollocks, that is.
And Nerf's just been disqualified from session wrong way. What? I don't know what's just happened to Nerfback, but he's gone. He's disqualified. Just focus up rest at race damn. We've got Hound up 12 places in P3, Jackie up 9 in P1. These guys, what tyres are they on? These guys all started on the hards.
That's the thing, Claire, like, they all need another safety car now, to be honest. In my opinion, anyway.
But Kane Lowry, who pitted, at the first safety car, 7 lap old hards, is now in P4.
Yeah, that's the thing. If there's not another safety car, he's in prime position. He will have 7 lap all up tyres, and that will affect him towards the end. But yeah. North Pack saying he lost control of his car. I presume that's on the exit. I'm just going to go be back there in 1 second.
No problem. I think Scotty's pitted again, put a set of hards back on. He's got one lap on him. So he'll need, or he'll want to catch up to the back of the pack under the safety car. Oh, Nerf saying he had control. He's had no control. His wheel disconnected somehow. That's weird. I didn't even see where your car was on track. I just saw it pop up saying disqualified due to, well, it just said disqualified wrong way. So I'm unsure whether your car tried, rejoining the track or something and drove a bit too far the wrong way around. I know I've had that previously at Spain. I think that might have been on the last game.
Yeah, I suspect the safety car stay out there. Scotty's a long ways back yet.
Yeah, he pitted again. Put a set of hards back on that had done a lap.
Yeah, the safety car is staying out again, so this will be the last lap on the safety car. Yeah, kind of messes the whole thing up again.
Yeah, it completely changes it, to be honest. Like you say, Kane Lowry's now back up there, already making his pit stop, so Gainful or Wab will still have someone ahead of them. Then you've got the guys who started on the hards who decided not to pit, like Jackie. Jackie's no slouch. Chris as well.
Yeah, I just feel for the 6 guys there in the top 7. They're either got a safety car or they're in trouble. No, they will have the mediums, the faster tyre, but it's a difficult track to overtake on, so hard to see where they end up. Another safety car would be mega for them in the next 3-4 laps.
Yeah, Scotty's almost caught up the pack now, about 10-11 seconds behind. I'd expect to see the safety car in this lap, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Just looking at the medium runners as well, Shay, with 18 laps to go. They're not going to want to pit again unless there's a safety car, but they'll be absolutely hammered by the end. And the safety car is in the end of this lap. And we have Jackie on the restart, so he will back the pack up, and he is.
And this is it now. You've got some of your faster guys, the guys who were leading the race and sort of not running away with it, but were ahead substantially, are now behind some of the guys who started on the hard tyres. We were still on the tyres they started the race with. They'll be hoping to get past and, not cost themselves too much. Chris looks like he's got a run as well there.
There's a yellow flag already.
Gainful's up past Dave. Chip's up past Wab. Wab's back past Chip.
Oh, wow!
Osso's out!
God. He rear-ended Dave in the turn 1. That will be another safety car surely, although we tend not to get them, but also is out. Oh, fucking hell. They require that, absolutely. No, it looks like he just got sucked into the turn 1. Oh, Jesus Christ. Something Gainful onto the ground over an absolute heartbreak from Osso. Oh.
Yeah, if anything, that makes Gainful's job a bit easier. Knowing now all he needs to do really is keep it consistent, just finish.
Yeah, the guys on the mediums have pace, they just need to chill the small bit. Oh, that's heartbreak for us. So it is. To be fair, as I said, yeah, it would be one to make, but it could be lost, or certainly
Yeah,
a dent.
there was a comment earlier from Osso himself saying, "Watch me lose the championship here." I think that was before quali. He's not a fan of the track at all. Just on board with Kit and Lowry there, he's just got past Hound before the straight. Hound is fighting him back, but not close enough.
Yeah, just wasn't quite there, and he did back over as well, to be fair to him.
Matey boy, Teabag making it past Dave. Scotty, Hindsight past him as well. I think Venom might have a go here into the Villeneuve chicane. Yeah, he does. So, unfortunate for Dave there, he's just dropped down near the back of the grid. Well, he is the last man now. Lutman gone round Saki, but he is wide. Saki's got the inside line, got a better run. Saki backed out early there. Wab, I think Wab slammed on the brake there as well.
Oh man, there's so much happening. Sorry for talking over you.
It was a good camera angle for that as well, looking from above. Oh, Wab spun.
Go on, Wab. No,
fuck.
It's unfortunate for Wab showing savage pace here. This is just a tale of woes.
There's a bit of wing there on the floor, so I don't know if he's been hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but he's going to have to pit again, and he's on the hard, so
he's no damage yet on his own car.
Yeah, it could be somebody else's in play. Chip, Teabag into the pits. And Teabag
Chip's getting a wing. So Teabag's getting a wing.
Wab has continued, so interesting.
Yeah, not sure what happened there.
Yeah, Webb says he got hit, so...
Oh, we've got a VSC. Matey Boy's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags, so I don't know if he's overtook Saki under yellow flags or something, maybe. Is it a VSC? Majority of the track's yellow.
It is. The safety car isn't out, so that's a VSC.
I'm just saying that there's a sector there. Did you see right at the end of the track that's... end of the lap that's not yellow?
You can overtake there if you want.
Yeah, Wab's just commented saying he got hit in that chicane.
Yeah. Jesus.
Which is a motherfucker.
Jackie with 3-second lead at the front, he needs to really hammer this for the next 3 or 4 laps. If he has any hope.
Then hope for a safety car, you know, get off them hards onto the mediums. Gameful doesn't want to get stuck behind these guys either. Saki's dropping down the order. Saki's all over the place. I think he's going to have Dave for company now. I think Dave's going to have him here on the straight. Gameful's up past Lutman. Lutman spun.
Spin round. Oh, I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Gameful went late on the brakes. It looked like he left enough space, but it was very hard to tell from that. As Teabag is back in for some reason.
Yeah, it put him on the softs. Not too sure why. Just on with Gameful, who's all over the back of Hound. He's gaining on him massively through these corners. It looks like there's a lot of track limit penalties coming through as well. Teabag's car's been released back onto the track. Let's see if Gameful makes a move now. DRS activated. Hound moves over to the left. Yep, Gameful straight through. No issues there. Saki's into the pits. Wab fastest lap.
it's unfortunate for Luckman, and he is into the pits, and he doesn't need a wing, but he has come off them hards onto the mediums, so another safety car would suit Luckman down to the ground. It was so hard to see exactly what happened there. Gave a look to leave space, but just one of those the stewards will deal with that after.
Yeah. No more appeals. Joseph here making a move on Hound into that chicane. Got it done. Hound pulls in behind him. Nice move there from Joseph. Got a good run on that uphill. Fresher tyres as well. Probably what did it there for him. Jackie's into the pits.
This is going to send Jackie so far back, and this is the trouble with starting on the hards when the safety car comes out around that medium window.
Yeah, that's it. The field's too close. He's not built up the gap he needs.
Yeah, no, a safety car changes everything again, but still he's more or less tumbling down to P12 now.
Yeah, is Wab going to get him? I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got Captain Hindsight off the track, turn 2. Oh, who was that? That's Matey spun as well.
Oh, wow.
The Villeneuve chicane.
Oh, safety car suit Jackie right now.
Wab just got past Matey as well now. Wab back up to 9th after, dropping down the order. Joseph doing well, sticking with Gameful, to be honest.
Absolutely, and they're on the same tyres as well, so DRS will come into play as well.
Yeah, he's used slightly more ERS, about 20% more, but doing very well. Chris into the pits, 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane, so that is going to ruin Chris.
Actually, Joseph doesn't have DRS yet, so it's not been enabled yet.
He has, he's got it on.
Is he?
Yeah.
Ah, he has, yeah, apologies. Good man, Dan.
Saki gets another 3-second penalty.
Ooh,
and Saki's out.
Gone.
And it's a full safety car.
Suits Jackie. It suits Kane Lowry as well, to be honest. He's going to get an extension now on them hards.
Hound, who's not yet pitted.
Yeah, it's going to
Dave, who's not yet pitted.
Yeah, they have to get in.
That's what I mean, though. The safety car surely is going to help them. Because I think, you know what it's like. Late safety cars, everyone wants to pit, but...
I'll tell you what, Clay, Jackie and Chris, Luckman, Hazard are going to be absolutely rapid after this, and we know what that ends up with, so
yeah,
hopefully they keep it sensible.
I'm just hoping it helps Wab catch up a little bit, if I'm honest. Obviously, unfortunate to have that contact spin, whatever, at the chicane. Luckman as well, obviously. Hoping he catches back up.
Yeah, do you know what? I can't just help thinking about also. He had a 7-point lead. Gameful currently in P2. All going well for me. Gameful is net P1 at the minute with Kane Lowry and Empires. Although we know how Kane Lowry is. As there's a load of guys in.
Hound, Venom. Wab's coming.
Does he have a second set of mediums, I wonder?
What the fuck?
He does, to be honest.
Yeah, popping mediums on. Yeah, fresh set of mediums. And that's unfortunate because Dave's got stuck behind him now, double stacked.
Yeah. He's reckoning that a set of softs in the last 10 laps.
I mean, that's brave at this track. That's brave.
Not a chance.
Well, brave or stupid. I'll let you decide.
Stupid.
But that's it now. You look at your front five. Are they going to be sitting ducks? everyone behind the front fives on fresh medium tyres.
It's a tough place to overtake on, so it just depends how it goes. Simple as that. I think Jackie is in a very, very good position. You know, as is everyone behind him, but obviously Jackie has the track position at the minute. He has to be net P1. Kane Lowry is going to be struggling big time, but if anyone can pull it off, it's Kane Lowry. If I was Kane Lowry, I'd have pitted there, to be completely honest. Even the mediums that he had used, there was only 5 laps on him. Are you still there? Is that?
I went for a piss.
Jesus Christ. Total professionalism here at CDR, as always.
I muted the mic. What more professionalism do you need?
Yeah, gotcha. I think it's in and around the time where we need the quote, Clay.
Do you reckon we're getting there?
It's not quite softs on brain off, with these mediums on brain off, to be fair.
Yeah, that's it. I think there's there's a lot left in this race. You know, 9, 10 laps. The tyre difference at the moment's massive. Kane obviously leading 18 lap pulled hard.
Yeah,
the guys behind him 6, 7 laps fresher, and then the guys behind them on even fresher, 8 laps fresher, medium type.
And then mediums will go to the end quite comfortably, no problem.
Yeah, I don't think we're near voting yet. I think everything's going to change again.
Absolutely.
Safety car in this lap. Who knows, matey boy might fly past everyone yet on them softs.
And that's it. You just don't know. We'll have to see. I think 2 or 3 laps in, we'll kind of know where we're at.
Kane's back in the pack up very nicely.
See, if it's me here, I'm going at that last corner.
That's exactly what I'd do. Try and catch him off.
He has caught Gainful sleeping, and Joseph's on the back of Gainful now as well. Oh my God, there's such a spread here for a safe car restart. It's not even funny. That's great, though.
Oh, what's that? Yellow flag?
Yellow flag.
Oh, Luckman. Is it?
Oh no, it's Dave. Is it Luckman? It's Luckman. Oh.
I was just reading Stingray's comment then. Gameful's going to crash to keep the championship interesting. And at the end, Kane is going away with the championship. It's all in the script.
You wouldn't be wrong there, to be fair.
I would say this isn't the script I've got. Mine's a little different.
It's just such a hard track to overtake on clay. I'm not sure that tyre advantage is going to be significant enough.
Jackie has made it past hindsight, and he's all over the back of Scotty.
Yeah, just needs to chill here and not rear end anyone. He's going to be rapping on the mediums as well.
Wab's made it past Venom. Jackie is gaining. He's gaining. Is it enough? No, not quite. Oh, as Chris makes it past hindsight. It looked late, but I only caught the cars coming into turn 1. I didn't actually see the move. Tell you what, Joseph's doing well. I think he deserves a big shout out. He's having a brilliant drive. I know he's got a track limit penalty, but up in third, he's stuck with the leaders a number of times on these safety car restarts.
The thing is as well, there's so many track limit penalties hanging around at the moment. That'll definitely come into play as Gateful is now squeezing Kane Lowry, and he is on 20 lap all mediums. You know what? We need to create an award for him.
Just looking at Wab. Venom got back past Wab. Wab's fighting back into the penultimate corner. He's got the inside line. Venom sticking it around the outside. This is close racing through some tight parts of the track, to be honest.
Oh, Venom has a look into turn one.
That was a late move, that.
That was late, definitely.
I think Matey's got him. Oh, he looked like he had him on the softs there. Jackie's all over the back of Scotty now as well. He's catching him again in the same place. After that uphill left-hand hairpin, he just gains on him so much.
I think DRS is going to play a big part in the rest of this race today.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. You know, that might decide it. That might help Jackie with these mediums.
We're heading towards the safety car as well. No, not coming out either, which will definitely help. DRS is now active.
I'm just reading Stingray's comments. Multiple scripts have been submitted, most with Osso as champion, but of course one couldn't have been chosen. Also saying winning the lottery has better odds than me being champion. Stingray says
you feel bad for Osso. As I said, it mightn't have been won to me, but it could be lost.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for him to see Gameful up in second. You know, that's I think that's the big blow really. Jackie's all over Scotty. Has he got him this time? He has. He has.
Scotty's squeezing as well.
He's going back for the inside, Scotty. I don't think he'll have that. No, you don't want to be stuck on the outside there on that corner.
I tell you, it's fucking ballsy to be going wheel to wheel there, lad. 100%. It's clean but ballsy.
Yeah.
Gateful looking to make them tyres count now as well. Kay Lowry is in a better position for DRS, to be fair, but DRS will definitely help Gateful as Wab takes Chip takes Wab.
Just having a quick check of the penalties. We've got Joseph on 6, Chris on 5,
Scotty as well.
Scotty on
Scotty's
6.
in. He's had enough of the hards, I think. Oh my god, this is absolutely carnage. We made Wab and Venom into turn 1. It's not carnage job. Oh no! Maybe that was always going to happen.
Yeah, free wide into turn 1 doesn't work.
Absolutely not.
Whoever's on the inside's always getting fucked off. That's the technical term, basically.
That's the realistic term.
You free wide and you go up the inside.
Yeah, we're not going to get a safety car at this stage either, so it's as you were. A lot of track limit penalties. Only Wab, Staffin, Howard, Jackie, like Kane Lowry, the only guys on track at the moment that don't have a track limit penalty. Got yellow flags. It's at 3 again. That's a red ball. That's Matey.
Yeah, he's spun twice, I think, since rejoining.
I think Kane Lowry just has the wings. At the moment, I'm looking at Gameful and he's just not closing enough, even remotely. And that is Scotty out.
Oh, I think he's had Scotty and Matey Boy.
Safety car?
It is a full safety car. Oh. Scotty and Matey Boy have collided. Look where they both are in sector 2. There has to have been a moment there.
Can let us have like A drive with DNFing is absolutely ridiculous. Firstly, secondly, nobody can pit because there's only 3 laps left. That safety car is going to come in fairly fast.
Yeah, it's probably going to be out a lap.
Yeah, pitting low is insanity unless you're towards the back.
Yeah, look man, softs on.
Drying off.
Aye. Stingray says, least family friendly stream of the year reward course 2.
Oh god, this is yeah. Jackie's in a good position here. Gainful can recharge. I just don't think there'll be enough laps left. It'll pick up the leader and he'll probably come back in straight away. So we'll have 1 lap of racing.
Yeah, I think, if I'm honest, I think it'll come straight in this lap. So you might get 2 laps of racing.
Yeah, I'm surprised it stayed out, to be honest. It came out at all. This game tends not to bring the safety car out late. With 3-4 laps to go.
This game tends not to make sense, to be perfectly honest with you. Game's fun. Yeah, I was doing co-op career the other day. Do you know we always praise the Cody's Marshals for clearing up cars, crashed out cars.
Yeah.
9 laps I went past the same car that had crashed out and there was still yellow flags in the same area. 9 laps, nice. And the car was still there.
Do you know what? Track limits here is going to suit Webstappen big time. Just 3 guys ahead of him that have track limit penalties.
Yeah. I think I'm looking, like you were saying, Jackie, Hound, Wab. I think, being penalty free, they can gain a couple of positions there without really having to do much with 2 laps to go.
Yeah, 100%. With your Gainful as well, being in the title battle, he doesn't want to do anything stupid to take the win for an extra 5 points. I would suspect the safety car to win this lap. If not, it just doesn't make any sense.
I just want to put this out there. Gainful, if you're listening, do something stupid. Go on, go for it. Get them extra 5 points, lad.
And it is in this lap. So we
will
have 2
it will
laps
be.
of racing. DRS is gone now as well. We will not have any more DRS. It's just a case of tyres though at this stage. Don't want to do anything stupid. There's still 2 laps of racing left, lads.
Matey boy's just commented saying he lost it on hot tyres and Scotty got unlucky and hit him. So that's unfortunate. It's something I don't mean to be disrespectful, mate, if you're still listening, but it's something I struggle. Ooh, as Kane Lowry warming his tyres, collides with Gainful.
Gainful as well, big
Joseph's game. Through.
Jackie's through as well. Crazy. Ooh. What happened to Chris there?
What is going on?
Yeah, Gainful just get too close. That's costing a position to Jackie as well. To be fair, in terms of the team, Jackie has the best chance of closing down Kane over here, who's doing a stellar job, to be fair to him.
Wab, Captain Einsight fighting. Wab's getting the run there.
Wow. That's not good from Joseph at all.
Yeah, Joseph's looks, I don't know, a bit aggressive on this restart, to be honest. He's off track again.
Yeah.
Chris and Joseph there picking up another 3-second penalty. So Chris has got 10 seconds, Joseph's got 9. And he's still fighting. Oh, into the penultimate corner, Chris has spun. Half spun. He's back straight. Wab's got Hound.
I tell you what, Kane Lowry on 27 lap World Harris. Fucking hell. Dream
Yeah,
of the day,
if
no
there's one
question.
person who can do it, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No question at all.
Just looking, Wab's got Chris all over the back of him. But Wab up to P5, and at the moment within Joseph's penalty window, so looking to take P4 after, you know, that incident that put him down near the back of the field. So good recovery drive there from Wab, to be honest. I'll tell you what, I think this might be the funniest thing Kieran's ever said. Kane provides better nursing than the NHS.
And that's Kane Lowry for the win. Whoa. My God. Yeah, Gay for just getting too close, cost himself P2 there. But
I think Wab took the fastest lap then as well, on the last lap.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's another one of them races. You know, we had some shit driving there towards the end, but by and large, we had a fairly clean Imola race, which, yeah, I didn't really expect. I expected carnage into turn one, if I'm honest. That one didn't seem too bad. Kane Lowry pitting very early on. What was it, 4 or 5 laps? He pitted for the hards, put them on right, and dragged them to the end, taking the win from Jackie. Gameful on the Gameful was in a good position as well, but yeah, unfortunately lost out to his teammate there. Wab after a collision and an incident, taking fastest lap on the last lap, 2 stopping and finishing P4. Hound as well from P15 to P5. Hindsight P20 to P6 as well. So a lot of places gained, but from 6th down to 13th, 12th, sorry, the last of your finishers all full of track limit penalties. And 8 DNFs, which is not great.
No, it's not really good. No, definitely
not. Doesn't look like we're moving on from this window, this screen. But, oh, there we go. It says now it's ending. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in. Thanks for all your comments. Join us next week. We'll be racing, Dan.
I don't know.
Where's the calendar? Japan. Oh no. Join us next week, Friday night, 8:30. We'll be here at Japan, and then again Sunday, Tier 3, 8 o'clock. We'll see you then.